Hello, this map take.
Hate to say it, but something's up with Jymon. He's been acting completely berserko for a while. Kicking, biting his tail, running around in circles.
It had gotten pretty vicious. We had to act fast, so I put him down with a tranquilizer. See what you can figure out.
Everything normal? The breathing is a little slower than usual.
Wowza, you sure know what you're doing.
Is that normal? Sure glad I don't have to do that.
Excellent move. You know I love my job, but I don't want to get a kick out of it.
Okay, Doc. Lab work drawn. What medication should we give this patient? Seems bogus. I'll give the right one.
Gosh, I think about a week. No. I don't mean to cut up, but I don't think that's going to help at all.
You're doing okay, but I know you can do better. Surprisingly enough, everything is normal. Jaimon's hyperactive behavior was simply the result. This is your trophy.
Jenny hasn't eaten so much today. Usually she's a pig. Maybe it's nothing, but her abdomen looks a little swollen. Could be something.
You felt something, didn't you? Think they're normal? You're darn tootin' right.
I feed Jenny thawed fish, but I add in vitamin E supplements. I want to throw in everything I can to keep her healthy.
Jenny's perfectly stable. I reckon we don't have anything to worry about. You see what I say?
I don't think so. No. She does seem a little less active than she usually does.
Yee-haw!
Break out the cigars! Jenny's pregnant!
And I'm gonna pick the name.
What can I say? She twisted my arm. Nice work, Doc.
A pregnant penguin? Well, that's fantastic. Jenny must be very proud, as is everyone else around here. Now we'll know to keep an extra close eye on Jenny. Looks like she'll be passing the egg in a... I agree with your diagnosis. Great job. Excellent job of getting the patient's history. Your treatment was first rate.
This morning I went to check on the giraffes. They usually look so beautiful together, but...
What Rich is getting around to saying is that this giraffe has an unsightly problem we figure needs your attention.
And here's the good oil. I saw Liz stool on her rear legs and where we keep her overnight. You think you can give it a go? Well, that's the dinky-dee.
The smell of that can make your hair stand on end. Okay, I lost my appetite. This test better tell us something good. If there's any bacteria in there, the lab will surely find out. one of these should I be fixing to give? That should terminate those pesky parasites.
Yes, that end is fine. About a day. Yeah, one other has a little loose stool as well. Bonza work, Doctor. Now Lizette can spend some time with her real friends. You haven't left the rest of the herd in the lurch either.
All y'all better not be thinking this is over and done with. I'm fixing to reapply that gel in 2 weeks and keep checking on all of them. Don't want a repeat performance now, do we?
As you've just seen, infections can get pretty nasty. It's best to attack the problem with full force, treating the patient and any fellow animals she lives with, to prevent the same infection from showing up again in a couple of weeks. I agree with your diagnosis. Great job!
I often take time out of my long day and chill out, watching the lions do their thing. That's when I noticed something wasn't right with Nico.
Takashi's always running himself ragged, but this time it's Nico who looks it. His hair's been thinning and it's coming out along the base of his tail. The breathing and pulse, are they normal? Yep, you're reading my mind, Doc. Seems normal. Sure glad I don't have to do that.
Cool, Daddy-o.
Gnarly! Look at those fleas! Let's see if the UV light picks up on anything. I'll get this to the lab. Wonder if we're gonna find a fungal infection. Let me know what you want to administer. That'll take care of those buggers. Tell me which one, and I'm all over it. Good thinking. This'll help reduce the itching and inflammation.
I'd say about a month now. No, he's not. Yeah. Make sure Nico gets prednisone. Got it.
Thanks to you, Doc. Looks like everything's going back to normal, including Nico.
Nico had a nasty case of fleas, which is why he was scratching so much. On top of that, Nico suffered an allergic reaction to them, which caused that redness and hair loss. But with the fleas treated, Nico can go back to his king of the jungle self. Great job on those cases. You're turning out to be quite an asset here at the zoo. In fact, take a look at the trophy case. There's a little special...
When I was making my daily rounds, I saw that Victoria here was severely limping on her left leg. Looks like she's in pain.
Her records say she's current on her vaccination, so I'm sure we got that area covered. But then again, I'm not the vet. What do you say, Doctor?
Poor girl. It must really hurt when she walks.
Are the breathing and pulse normal? Breathing and pulse are normal.
This animal will be in top shape in no time.
That's the way, nice and clean. And what medication should we give our friend here? Right, that cream will help prevent infections and moisturize the cracks, too. Nice job. We wouldn't want anything getting in there and causing an infection.
None that I've noticed. I haven't seen any others that do. Just a day or so. Hard work paid off. Each step taken, no pun intended, was a smart move.
I'll monitor her progress and let you know if she needs further treatment, if you want. Of course you do. Anyway, thanks again.
Those feet cracks are common in flamingos and are caused by chronic irritation from walking on hard surfaces. We'll have to take her away from the flock to soak her foot in Epsom salt baths. Top that with regular treatment with Preparation H, and her foot should be better in no time flat.
During my regular rounds, I noticed our chimp Mario was covering his left eye. A quick once-over showed it's red and swollen. I'm not really sure where it came from.
At this point, I reckon it don't matter how he got it. We'll get him anesthetized so you can get right to work.
Yes. No. Not that I've seen. You think the breathing is normal?
Heart and lungs are clear, thick as a fiddle. It's normal, right? Goodness gracious, what have I got myself into? I'm thinking it's normal.
At first I thought he was playing peekaboo with me, but when I took a closer look, I saw his eye was red and swollen.
Goodness gracious, those swollen eyelids look pretty severe. If there was damage to the cornea, we'd see a stain in there. Okay, it's all irrigated now. Alrighty, that should soothe his eye a bit. Should reduce the swelling, too. He's looking good, but he'll have to endure this ointment for near about 2 weeks. I know he's gonna love that.
Indeed. But at least he won't miss out on all the fun he has with his fellow chimps. Thanks again, Doctor.
It's a good thing this eye trauma was minor. It could have led to an ulcer or corneal damage. Soft tissue trauma usually takes about 2 weeks to fully recover. But that's nothing compared with lifelong damage if the eye had gone untreated.
King here doesn't feel so royal these days. Poor Nipper's got the trots.
That's diarrhea to the rest of us. I checked and double-checked, and there's no record of feeding King anything out of the ordinary.
I noticed his vaccinations are up to date. It's up to you, Doc.
What do you see, Doc? His stool is bloody. You might want to have that analyzed. Well, I'm not getting near it. Oh man, intestinal worms. How are you going to treat this? If the swab picks up any microorganisms, they'll grow in the nutrient. What should we give him, Doc? Mixing it in their grub is like the best way to give it to him.
Yeah, sure. Not really. No, King's all alone in there. Good on you. Those nasty little buggers are throwing it in.
Yeah, great job putting those parasites in their place.
Intestinal parasites are the villain behind King's loose stool. Without treatment, they'd multiply and King would become weak and dehydrated. Proper treatment now will kill off those parasites, and a follow-up in 2 weeks will make sure he stays well.
More work for you, I'm afraid. Audrey's been scratching her rear.
Let's hope it's something harmless. Right, Doc? Is the pulse normal? Pulse seems normal. Looks normal to me. That's making me nauseous. Exactamundo.
Wonder what would cause her to develop those.
What's it feel like? Lab work has been drawn. Gnarly! Audrey has a case of cutaneous horns.
That's clever. I thought horns grew on the other end. This doesn't look so hard when you're doing it. That should help.
Righteous move! Staka baka!
Yeah, sure. Yes? I haven't seen any.
If Richard hadn't noticed Audrey scratching, who knows how much bigger they could have gotten.
Don't worry, mate. I won't let it go to my head. It's a doc here who figured it all out.
Those masses under Audrey's tail were cutaneous horns. They often irritate the animal, but don't cause any real harm. It's best to remove them, otherwise they'll continue to grow.
The strangest thing is happening. Okay, maybe not the strangest. There could be stranger.
I've noticed that Olivia's been spitting out her food. Hope we can find an explanation.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Or at least the doctor will. Right? Well, are they normal? How should I put this? Try to pay better attention. Yep, those are indeed normal readings. Mind if I hold my nose? Yeah, the temperature's normal. Oh, there's the problem. You do know how to handle this, right? What's it feel like? Let's get this over to the lab.
Nice work. You got the tooth out.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Medication administered, doctor. Which one of these does the patient need?
Wonderful work, doctor. Not at all. For the last couple days, no, not at all.
I'm sure Olivia will be thrilled to have that bad tooth out.
An abscessed premolar can be extremely painful for an animal, so the sooner it's removed, the better. If it's not treated, the patient will lose weight and become very weak in the process. Following up with antibiotics will ensure Olivia's healthy recovery. I agree with you. You touched on superb job with this one, Doctor. Great job on those cases.
I think you should take a look at Big Dave. He seems depressed and weak.
Ooh, that sounds serious.
Yeah, and it wasn't hard for me to miss that Big Dave hasn't been eating food like he usually does.
Any idea what's going on?
He looks thin and weak. What's wrong?
Any idea what could be wrong? Fluids are just the thing to combat dehydration. How's the film look? Bloody urine is a definite sign of kidney or bladder infection. Lab work has been drawn. Keep it up and he'll be fine. What should we give him, doctor? He should be in stable condition after 2 or 3 weeks on antibiotics. Everything normal? Right, both are normal. It's normal, right? Wonder what he's been eating. Oh, that's high.
Well, he's not eating, but boy, he's sure been drinking a lot. And his feces seem drier than they should be. Seems to have started yesterday, and it's getting worse. He's been a little off for about a week. Yeah, he's been real weak and lethargic. He hasn't been very active and just chills out and drinks water.
Wow, that was a lot of... I couldn't do it. Well, maybe, but I'm glad it was you. Big Dave's on the road to recovery.
I'm so relieved, and I won't be lax about giving him his antibiotic.
A bacterial infection of the kidney is a serious problem. It's important to get the patient rehydrated and on meds as soon as possible. Follow-up treatment is also needed to make sure the infection is completely gone. With all of this, you should feel confident that Big Dave will be just fine.
Tommy here's an older cobber of mine. Today's his yearly exam and vaccinations. If I'm not in need of a wake-up, he should be fine.
It's true. He appears to be perfectly healthy. But anyone with a grain of sense knows we need to check him out. Right, Doc? What you reckon that means? Yep, both are normal. Seems normal to me. thinking about skipping lunch today. You're a right smart doctor. Seems about normal, right? Well, looky here. What's stuck in there? My, oh my. It's normal. What's it look like in there? How's the retina look? Nothing out of the ordinary. Blood sample drawn.
That rock won't hurt him anymore. You're a ripper of a vet.
I reckon this'll help him walk better.
Thanks heaps for working so hard.
Yup, it's easy as sliding off a greasy log backwards. Darling, you are magnificent.
Yeah, everything's A-okay. I'd have to say no. We're just here for the yearly exam.
As I thought, Tommy's healthy, but he did need a little fix-me-up.
It's a good thing we have these yearly appointments. Right on, Doc.
Yearly wellness exams are essential, and Tommy's case proves it. In addition to the complete physical exam, blood tests, and the x-rays, they're good for catching other things that might otherwise be overlooked, such as that rock in his hoof. Remember, prevention is better than a cure.
Nicolo here's feeling a bit crook. He's been keeping his right eye closed all morning.
It's red and swollen, but we're catching it right away, so I bet he'll be fine.
We can't know that until we check him out. Hold him tight, boys. Ready, Doc? Should I be worrying? I reckon that's high.
Have a gander at this.
What you seeing in there? See if there's any accumulation of the dye. You're right smart getting this stuff out of our friend's eye.
The way you have with animals is a real gas.
Not to worry, people. I know this animal is in good hands.
No. Just noticed it today. Not that I've seen.
It would have been the awful...
A mild or superficial ulcer is where the outer layer of the cornea has been scraped or worn away. A round of antibiotics should see that his eye returns to normal. If we hadn't caught it, Nicolo would have lost his entire eye.
I noticed our gecko Seymour has swelling on his underside by his tail. Good thing we started the exam already. We found something hard, so Nicky anesthetized him for surgery.
But really, Miguel was on the ball with everything, and he discovered the problem. So we've done our part. Yay for us! And now Seymour is all yours. Is that normal? Yep, you read my mind, Doctor. Looks normal to me.
What's that? He's never had any illness that I know about.
Looks like he needs surgery. You know what to do, right? Okay, got the lab work drawn. Better make sure the whole area is clean. It must be tough to really get in there, you know, when these guys are so little.